Hello everyone, and welcome to Nancy's Magic Touch and DIYs. In today's video, I am going to take 3 thrift store items and give them a nice fresh farmhouse look. One of these items happened to be one of my favorite projects I've done on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned, grab a nice warm cup of tea, and let's get started. I found this beautiful soup terrine, I guess you call it. And I love it. It's already really nice the way it is. It's really like an old farmhouse look. But it's not suitable for my own decor. So I'm going to do it over. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I did give this a really, really good clean. And I'm going to use some white flat spray paint. And I'm going to spray the whole terrine with 2 to 3 good coats of spray paint. I did give 3 coats of paint to this project, and now what I'm going to do is take some of these printables that I already did and have left over on hand, because I use these a lot. These are by far my favorite that I have made. So I'm going to cut the biggest one that I have here, and I am going to apply that to my terrine. Now I had cut it around the oval shape, but I found that once I put it onto my project, it was too big. So I decided to downsize it a bit. Now I'm going to use my Mod Podge. I always use the flat Mod Podge when I do my projects, because I do not like anything too shiny. So what I do is put a little bit of smudge podge on the back and the middle, and then slowly apply on the top just to put it in place. And then I'll go from side to side. I'm not going to elaborate too much on this because I have several other videos where I'm doing the exact same thing as this. I just really love the look of this. It's really suitable for my own home. So I keep doing this printable stencil over and over because I can't seem to get enough. So I'm not going to go in too much details with applying this printable. Now that my printable is nice and dry, I'm going to protect this piece with some Rust-Oleum chalk protector. So I'm going to give this 2 good coats, and this terrine is for decor only. I am not going to use this for soup. I just want to put that in my kitchen as a nice farmhouse decor. And here's the final result for this beautiful soup terrine. I love this printable pattern. I seem to use it all the time. And this piece will be a beautiful added touch to a nice farmhouse look. I found this beautiful baby high chair in my local thrift store. I could not resist it. I had to have this chair. I had an idea for it. And so I'm going to go ahead and give this a nice makeover. I went ahead and I give this chair a really good wash, and then I followed by a really well sanding. I used 120 grit sandpaper, and now I just wiped everything off as it's quite dusty, as you can see. So I'm going to get rid of all this dust to move on to the next step. Now I'm using my white chalk paint. It's Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the white linen. And I'm going to give this chair 2 really good coats of this paint. This is the first coat, and I'm going to let this dry and then apply the second. Now that 2 coats are nice and dry, I'm using my sand block. I believe this is 280 or 300 grit sandpaper block. And I'm just going to give this a nice worn out look. I want to distress it quite a bit just to give it a really nice farmhouse look. I'm done sanding, and I give the chair a really nice wipe to get rid of all the dust. And look at this beautiful detail on this chair. I absolutely love it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a chalk paint clear spray protector, and I'm going to give it 2 coats of protection. I've set this chair into a bathroom with a little bit of planters and decors and some towels already in handy for when you get out of the tub. What a great idea. This chair is not only useful for a baby chair, but you can use it as is like this. You could use it to hold a planter, or there are different ways that you could use this beautiful chair. But I think this is a really nice option for a fair-sized bathroom to have your towels right handy. I found this beautiful lamp at my thrift store. I paid more than I would have liked, but I really fell in love with it, so I got it anyways. I'm going to give it a nice look. It's already pretty, but it's not suitable for my decor. So the first thing I'm going to do is use some painter's tape, and I'm going to cover the hardware part of the lamp, because I'm going to spray paint the bottom part in white, and I do want some white paint on the top part. So I'm going to go ahead and tape all this part. I'm also going to tape the cord. Now I'm going to go ahead and give 3 good coats of this flat spray paint to the piece, allowing to dry in between. Now that my piece is nice and dry, I am going to go ahead and remove all this tape and get it ready for the next step. Now I'm going to go ahead and just tape the part where the hardware where the light goes on. I don't want to put any paint on that, so I'm going to go ahead and just cover that. Now I'm going to use some flyers, and I am going to split that in the middle and make a cover for the bottom part of the lamp, just to protect it, as I'm going to now spray the hardware part. I took my black spray paint in flat by Bear, and I give this hardware 2 good coats of black paint, and now I'm just going to remove all the paper and the tape. And here is my lamp all painted and ready for the next step. I'm going to use the same technique as in the soup terrine. The only difference here is I'm going to split my design here in two in order to apply it to my lamp. I'm going to use a rag just to put underneath my lamp to lay it down and to make it easier for me to work. And what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to do like the first thing I did with my soup terrine and apply my little printable with some flat Mod Podge. Over here, before I go any further, I'm just going to split the top in different pieces and try to align them the best I can to make them look good, because this is a round pieces, so it's just going to get really wrinkly if I don't cut pieces and overlap them a little bit. I'm giving 2 good coats of spray protector to give this a really nice protection and a nice finish. And here is what the base looked like, all finished and dried. Now I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together and show you the final result. I am so in love with this lamp. I love the cozy feel that it gives to a room. I think this has to be one of my favorite projects that I have done on my YouTube channel so far.
Well, that's it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me the thumbs up. I would love to hear all your comments down below. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel yet, well, please do that. Until next time, folks, have yourself a great day.